How we doing, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday. Time for a first impression video on Australian Private Reserves Florian. This is a limited edition soap. So I've been a little APR, which is an Australian soap maker. They came onto the scene about a year ago. I'm sure they've been making soaps longer than that, but I first started hearing about them about a year ago. And a few months ago, I'd say about 6 to 8 months ago, Dagwoodz started carrying them, as well as Tonsorium. And I was a little reticent to try them out because with the shipping costs to import them into the US, they end up being rather expensive. That's not to say they're not a good soap. I don't know. I did get the opportunity to smell some on the way through past tours. Scents weren't entirely clicking all the buttons for me, so to speak. But finally I was on Meggers the other day and saw that they had this right here and looked at the scent description, which is right here. And the entire top of the tree, scent tree, just looked right up my alley. And then I went into some resins and whatnot in the base. And I can tell you right now, off the tub, when it was dry, because I did bloom this, when it was dry, it smelled like a very, very clean and refined version of Chad's favorite shaving soap, Arko. That is to say, the things that you might interpret as being a negative on Arko's scent, they cleaned up on this. The tub is it's a little bit narrow. I think this is a 3.5 inch wide tub versus the 4 ounce tub, or 6 inch wide tub. You get 4 ounces of soap, and I'd say it's about the same consistency in the tub as about sterling, so it's relatively stiff puck. Ingredient wise, here are the ingredient list. Right here is the ingredient list right here. So while you're looking at that, I'll step over here. What we're going to be using today is the Eric Sorrentino Pink Ivory Custom Chubby with the silver smoke knot in it, 24 millimeter. And then we're using the Timeless Bronze, all right, with the Perma Sharp blade on its 5th use. So this is the most I've used a Perma Sharp blade. We're going to see how it does today. Again, this is a first impression video, so there's not going to be a rating at the end of this. Alright, see how this loads. I do like the amount of headspace you have in the tub. Keeps lather from going absolutely everywhere. I think we're pretty well loaded there. Soap is still firm. I would still put it in. I'll put it in the medium firm category. All right. Strength of scent off of the tub was about a 2.5. Actually, pretty strong for a citrus. Again, it didn't have that real negative aspect of the smell that Arko has, or can be interpreted as. I don't get that personally from Arko. I don't mind Arko's smell. I think it smells like a very generic citrus soap smell. Personally, I think that's where people will equate it to the urinal puck smell. Then again, Chad thinks it smells like that. He also thinks Stella Alpina smells like tumbleweeds. So, really can't trust his nose. I had quite a bit of bloom water dumped in the bowl. It's just eating it right up. It's got a great shine out of the bowl. The sheen on the soap is very nice. I'll say right up front, do I think it's going to be worth the what's being charged for it? Probably not. In the grand scheme of things, though, you'll still probably get very good, cost per use. A couple half squirts. I think we'll be done. Yeah, we're good. All right, guys. I'm gonna go do my hot towel, and I will be right back. All right, guys, let's get right into this. So I'll tell you this. This lather, from a visual perspective, is one of the most pleasing lathers I've ever used. Now, it did dry out in the bowl quite a bit since I put it on for my towel. So I'll have to add a little bit of water. Needs more water. There we go. There it is. That's what I was saying before my towel. Just the amount of sheen on this is pretty crazy. Oh man, it still looks like it's really cushioned. All right, here we go. Timeless bronze open comb with the Perma Sharp. Fresh Noir. That's one done. Check our time here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's two. So, soap impressions. Let's check residual slickness right here. And then I'm trying to pay attention to the shave properties. Residual is there. Probably about the same as yesterday's soap. I put it about on par with Bear Stern Man. And there goes Summit Base. Just say it's there. It's decent. It's not elite level though. I will say that the face feel on this is superior to anything I've tested on the new system so far, using the face feel dynamic. The face feel and the visual of this lather is impressive. Cushion wise, cushion is there. Actually, cushion's pretty good. Slickness is okay. Here we go. Let's see what the elm says. It's nice and wet. Close. Not bad. Not a lot of feedback at all. It's almost like I was putting it on. It was like, yeah, you're putting me on here, 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 here. Little spots, but nothing that was really not actual feedback. So, all right, guys, I'll be right back with some final thoughts for today's shave. Hey, guys. All right, guys, all done with the shave. Real nice shave with APR's limited edition soap Florian. So, kind of mixed. I mean, I'd have to use it a couple more times to really draw a solid conclusion. It's a solid soap. I'd have to agree with the majority of the assessments out there. It's an above average soap. It's not an elite soap. The face feel and the look of the lather is amazing, and that's indicative of a soap that I can get better performance out of than I did today. So further review is going to have to take place. No shave video tomorrow. I'm going to be doing something a little different, so check that out tomorrow. So Australian Private Reserve can be found at their website, which I have in the description, as well as Maggard Razors, Gromatorium, and then Top of the Chain if you're in Canada, and Beard and Blade if you're all the way out in Australia. You can pick these guys up on Beard and Blade. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't tried the I don't know what it is, I can't talk. If you haven't stopped by the Shaving Cadre, stop by, check us out. Love to have you there. It's a group of great guys, and yeah, got a lot of fun things going on, and yeah, stop by, check it out. I'm Dagwoodz. See you there. Peace.